Hello, I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel, Scales Journey, and I hope that you will share this with other people and you can subscribe to my channel. Also, any emails about anything that you'd like to ask, it's galesjourney101@gmail.com. So again, galesjourney101@gmail.com. So as you can see, a couple of the other videos have been taken in my backyard, and if you want to, I can have the photographer scan around, and where I'm at right now is like a commercial sized playground that you can see my husband built, and it's heavy duty. It's got lights out here. It's all about kids. It's got a rock wall. It's got a fireman's pole. It's got the slide. We have a seesaw, and then we have a little gymnastic. We have benches all around here. So you can see that my whole life has been focused on kids. And because my kids are like 19 and 27, and they definitely don't play on the playground. But this is a little piece of us about how much we do love kids. And so my house is surrounded by all that. I want to tell you, as the holidays are coming, especially this is a month when I was finding out I was adopting my first child, that there were so many people that said stuff to me that I felt was rude or hard on my emotions. Like, I can't believe this bothers you. Why are you talking about stuff like this? Why are you doing that? Why is it so important to you that you're a mother? Look at everything you have, and why do you cry over that? And why do you act so happy if things bother you? So it's almost been like a target when you're standing there and people are just shooting arrows at you. Because if you're standing there and you appear to be strong and confident, it's almost like they have to find some way to bring you down and to find your flaws. So all I can tell you is that what I preach is what I truly believe in. I teach at the college part-time, so I'm a professor, and one of the big chapters we focus on, and what I've always believed in life, is to know about emotional intelligence. And so what that means is I have to understand who I'm talking to and adjust how I talk to people. Before finding out I couldn't have kids and adopting, and my son with the disabilities and my dad with dementia, I probably said things that really hurt people that I wasn't aware of. So I just want to give you a heads up, is that you never know. Like, we all have our baggage we carry around with us, and we never know what's inside that suitcase. So you can look at people and think, man, I picture them with luggage that they're carrying, or a backpack. And inside that backpack, I'm not sure what's in there. I don't know what's happened to them. I don't know what they've been through. I don't know anything beyond what I see. So I have to make sure that I'm emotionally intelligent to understand, like, what do they carry with them. So I need to be cautious with my words. It is hard because I'm pretty much happy all the time, but I do have my own items in my backpack, which is fighting for kids with disabilities. Like, how can you identify those? How can we make sure those kids don't fall into the cracks? Also, I have my dad with dementia. It's like, man, is it sad? It's saddest for the person that lives with them, because with me, he's happy to see me all the time. So when I talk about emotional intelligence, I have to remember that. I guess part of my job as being a generous human being is to realize when somebody tells me how they're feeling, is to be respectful of that and not to make light of it. So when I talk about that, I think about with my oldest son, sometimes he suffers with depression, and the other day he came home and he said, I'm glad we don't have guns in our house because I wish I wasn't even here. And Mom, I bet you're sorry you adopted me. I bet you have regrets. And I was like, there's no way, don't say that. He said, I just don't. I'm not even worth it. I'm not. I wish I wasn't here. And then I don't even know if we have a gun, but I was like, man, this is scary stuff. And so I told him, I said, there's not a day that goes by that I regret it, because I've learned so much from you. So when I talk about emotional intelligence, sometimes people don't understand. Like, they don't understand what it's like to not be able to have kids. They don't understand what it's like to not be supported. They don't understand what it's like to be confident, but yet the night before I had a son that was suicidal. So when I tell you to be emotionally intelligent, be cautious in what you say. People aren't going to adjust how you are, so our job on this earth is to look who we're talking to and to adjust how we are. So emotional intelligence is, we can always change that. We can't really change our IQ, but so the IQ does not really equal the EQ, which is emotional intelligence, because we can change that. So be aware of who you're talking to. Remember, you don't know everything about them. So in my closing story, when I taught at my college class last week, we did a segment about what's been your biggest struggle in life. What has been, what legacy do you want to leave? What is your purpose in life? And 3 of my students got up and they started crying and they walked off. And I thought, oh man, I have really maybe gone too far. But when they came back, they were sharing, and it was surprising. Like, they don't know what their purpose is yet. And I told them just to remember there's challenges and to hang in there. And at some point in our life, we're going to see what our purpose is. So, again, be emotionally intelligent. Look at who you're talking to. Maybe find out a little bit. That's where the building relationship comes in. Find out a little bit about them so you can adjust how you talk. So, I made a big mistake last week. I was teasing, and I was talking to some people, and they were saying, Gail, you try to save everybody, you try to help everybody. And I said, I do, really. And I said, even if somebody was, I should be embarrassed, but I said, even if somebody was missing a leg or 2 legs, I'd say, come on, you can walk, I know you can do it. And then I didn't realize somebody was going through a family trauma, an emergency, where one of their siblings, they were having their foot amputated, so they got real upset, and I felt bad all day long. I thought, oh man, what did I do? So it's just a small example. So please, during these holidays, think about who you're talking to. When we have these challenges in life, we have to take lessons out of it. And so, for example, my son went with not wanting to live to regrets, to where right now he's just laying in my bed watching YouTube, trying to escape from the world. So I want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving. And think about what you say before you say it, and don't let anybody make you feel bad, because when they say things about, well, I can't believe you get upset, I have to hold back, because I really want to say that's because you don't really understand and you're not educated in certain areas. That has to do with my challenge right now. So again, thank you. Don't ever give up on life, even if you want to. Just don't. Continue to set goals and achieve them. And share this video and subscribe to my channel at Gail's Journey on YouTube, and email me at gailsjourney101@gmail.com. Thank you.